Still in the same little villages.
What was that?
I don't know,
Earlier.
but we've got company, as in lots of.
Here they come.
Well, if they pull up a chair,
Right,
I'd be happy
there we go.
to beat them with it.
Yeah, you can see the laser beam disappears, so it's difficult to... Come on. There we are. Everything around. Right, let's see. Let's just squish them all simply up. It's a bit tougher, so it takes more damage. Please, thank you. Come on, die please. Thank you. Alright, let's not try that. There we go, that solved that issue. Probably use a different health item. One thing which has really annoyed me though is that hardly anyone played this thing. And you would have thought that, I mean, normally Suda 5-1 games are pretty niche, but you think with a name like Mikami attached to it, it would have sold pretty damn well. Especially considering EA is publishing it, but no, hardly anyone played it, which is a shame. Oh, here we go, here's these little things give you, these little books here give you like context of the bosses that you fight, which is nice. Here's one of them.
The man who never had his fill. It was a cold and snowy eve. Certainly no night for a man without a home to be walking these grey and endless streets. Inside the pizza parlour, George Reed spun a lively tune on his harmonica. The local children giggled and pointed excitedly at the harmonica man as their parents glowed with approval. His reward would be all the pizza he could eat, 6 pies at least, and a warm bed in one of these folks' homes. He knew they were good for it. But when he tucked in for the night, George had not had his fill. As the years and calories stacked up, most men would have got older and fatter. Yet for all he consumed, George only got thinner as he washed from town to town. Tapeworm. Tonight he plied his trade with some grannies and orderlies in a nursing home. Hoo-ah! His harmonica filled the room with joy. After devouring 3 helpings of pork chops and mashed potatoes, he eyed the plate of the old woman next to him. Juice dribbled down his chin. "Go ahead, Georgie," she said. "You're such a good boy, you shouldn't have to starve." But George had not had his fill. Early the next morning, he was already on the freeway with his thumb in the air. "Where are you headed?" said the man in the truck. "Nowhere," said George. "Anywhere." It was a new decade, and tonight George played to an all but empty bar in the city. He had lost a lot of weight. Afterwards, the only woman in the joint took the stool next to him and asked him his name. The bartender leaned over the counter. "You don't know this guy, Mary. George is famous, been all over the tri-state area." With a wink, he added, "Man's insatiable." And that night, George proved it as he buried his face in Mary's beaver. "Holy woodland creatures! Attaboy, George! Attaboy, George!" "Play that harmonica," she purred. But even after 5 trips to heaven and back, he had not had his fill. The morning after was an awkward affair as they stared at each other over coffee. One wanted to feel more, the other just wanted to feel. In his final days, George was all skin and bones. I can relate, except for the skin part. His last meal had been a mistake. It was on a sidewalk one night in a small suburban town that he came across the boy. Hungrily, and with an agonized grimace, he opened his mouth to beg for help. Out came a cacophony of wheezes and toots, but the boy understood.
Wait, you mean Jorge ate his harmonica?
Once he was alone, George Reed looked at the candy bar he held in one hand. and began to cry. They found George's half-eaten body in a market next town over. In one hand he held a knife, in the other a fork. Chunks of flesh had been torn from his chest and his arms. Blood framed an eerie smile. The wind that morning blew fierce, and as it whistled through the hole he'd carved out of his own neck, the harmonica man played his last song in this world. There were Gawkers, and many knew him. They shared stories of how he'd filled them with hope, filled them with life. They, at least, had had their fill. Especially Mary. The end.
Yeah, there's one of those for every single one of the bosses in this game. Nice, a rather quirky way of getting a little bit of context and backstory to them. Oh, these fuckers, they're annoying. They climb up the wall and put the goats out, which
Cheeky him! He doused our goat!
gets rather annoying, and they're fast. Come on. Please die. Come on. There we go. And now I'm low on ammo for this thing. Oh, bollocks, there's another one. Come on. There we go, different animation.
Kindly bust a cap in those mother fudges before they douse the lights.
Wish.
You know, we never finished talking about you kidnapping Paula.
I didn't kidnap her.
You hauled her out of a skip. Isn't that illegal in some states? What did she say?
Nothing. Not for weeks. I was afraid to even touch her, you know? Like she didn't belong to me. To anyone.
But something changed.
There was a phone call.
Okay. Do not know what that sigh was. But yeah, that's just like the little... When I'm on about the dynamic, it's just like random points that just like stop and have like a chat.
Speaking of phones, put that on hold, G. We've got company.
Ah, fuck it, come on, do the door. You, while you're spazzing out on the wall.
Bring it on!
Nope, denied. Come on. Shit, come on. Come on, that hits him. Wow! I missed every single time there. Oh, one behind me. But it'll probably make the game a little bit harder if it didn't suddenly give you a prompt that there was one behind you. It makes the game a little bit trivial at sometimes. Actually, one of the powers you get for this gun, that's what I mean by the headshots being super powerful. This is the weakest, like, individual, like, weapon in the game in terms of like individual damage per round, and yet you can still instantly kill people. It's not not a particularly difficult game. Still. Sometimes it can be a little bit bullshit, but for the most part, pretty damn solid.
Okay, now what's this about a phone call?
Me and Paula were eating when the phone rang. Suddenly, she slams her fork down and says, "Don't answer it!"
Creepy.
First thing she ever said to me. But I got up to take the call. Johnson, you should have seen her. She jumped out of her chair, ran to the phone, and ripped it right off the wall.
Whoa.
Then she came and put her arms around me and started crying. It was the craziest, weirdest, sexiest thing I have ever seen. I have been hers ever since.
Reload that. The way that the mirrors just like they just show darkness. I wonder if that would have to make that all they did was just like film water and then just put a filter over it. Seems quite likely. Can I just point out that I really fucking like Garcia's jacket? Can I get it in the light? Not really here. There we go. Look at it. Look how damn cool that thing is. Even if its camera angle's not the best for it, it just looks so goddamn cool. Tattoos are pretty impressive as well. I think the ladder... That looks like progress. Check this first.
What? Demons don't like teeth?
The gun laws here are very strict. Haven't you wondered why they don't shoot back? You and I are violating almost every rule in the book. Heck, I'm practically made of teeth.
Of course. Demon teeth are used as ammunition. Same with skulls and bones. There we go. Up the ladder. Trying to think of like a bunch of other than this, which is literally just I really feel like I should make something but can't be asked to put too much effort into it. Progress.
Expecting any phone calls?
No, siree. Maybe it's from Paula.
Or at
That
least
way's
someone with
progress.
answers.
What is back down here? Ooh, red gem. Thank you. Wrong button. There we go. What should we have? That's useful. Put that to the light shot. Anything else down here we should know about? No? Right. Progress. Here. What we got here? Anyway, yeah. I'm trying to think of like, just check if we buy some more. Oh, I think that'll do. We'll be able to pick up something decent now if we're going to find. Like a merchant or something?
Dios mío. Paula, is that you?
No, it's a severed leg cut, so come on.
Ah!
From hottie to hamburger, just like that.
Slight bit of foreshadowing here. That right there is like the next like sort of gimmick of the area. The next gimmick or mechanic that the game brings up, where you've got to use those things to sort of light up the area temporarily, and you've got to run through. You've got to run through that basically. It's dropped down. Anyway, I'm trying to think of like other series I can do apart from this, because this is, like I said, this is just the. This is the. I really feel like I should make something, but can't be asked to put any effort into it. So I've got this on the run. I'm at the same time also trying to learn how to properly play fighting games, which is gonna take a while because I'm not that good. Really not that good. Right, let's demonstrate these things. Shove Johnson into a hole and thrust repeatedly. Nothing overt about that whatsoever.
Fiery sprinkles in a great big chocolatey
So yeah, I got this. I got
Shut up.
Operation Get Good, as I've dubbed it at the moment. What else have I got? Oh yeah, I've got a serious idea I had from watching another YouTuber called. His channel was called Xbox Ahoy. Now it's just called Ahoy.
Magnifico.
But he's got a series called Iconic Arms. There we go. Yeah, he's got a series called Iconic Arms where he basically takes famous guns. So we're thinking of like the M16, Spas 12, M1911, etc. And he looks at why. But he basically looks at why it is that they're popular in games, and he makes like a sort of documentary series on that. He does other series as well, but I think that's currently his most famous one. I did not notice that some of the giblets from that are actually eyeballs. Yeah, but he did. I was trying to look to see if anyone does anything like similar to that, but for guns that don't actually exist, so we're on about like, I don't know, say the assault rifle from Halo, or the Lancer from Gears of War. And lo and behold, I can't find anyone that does anything like that. So I figured that, considering like, well, we watched me record game footage anyway on a capture device, I figured I might as well give something like that a shot, simply because no one else appears to be doing it. But I'll probably do it on I wouldn't just do like, I think I'd just do video game weapons. I'd do it on like any, just video game equipment. Because I had the idea that it might be pretty cool to do something on, say, the power armor from Fallout, or vehicles, or just like healing items. I figured there'd be a fair bit of potential for that. And I've not, like I said, I've not seen anyone really cover that little niche. I'd be a bit surprised if Ahoy didn't cover something like that, because it seems kind of obvious and seems up his alley, but seeming as no one else is doing so at the moment, I figured might as well give it a shot. So that's an idea of something I want to try and put on this channel. I also mean to... I've downloaded Game Maker Studio on PC, and I actually intend to try and learn how to do that, because I keep coming up for ideas for some daft little games, and I figured that I should probably try and make some of them at some point, rather than just letting all the ideas go to waste. I keep coming up with them. Well, I don't know how well they'd work, but to be honest, I'll probably just like stick them on like Itch.io for free or something. I don't really intend to earn like a profit out of it. Like, I had an idea for I was trying to think of like what kind of... The idea was I was trying to think of like a game that my mum would want to play with someone, and I came with the idea of having like, because she likes Bejeweled, various colour matching games like that. Have you had something like that, but it's 2-player, and as you're scoring points, like a bar builds up on the side, and then when the bar gets full, you can then launch slime at your opponent's screen, and like they can't like see what it is they're doing. And I had like various other little ideas like that. I've had a bunch of other stuff.
What the shit is that?
Oh look, NPC. I haven't seen too many of those.
Well, howdy-ho! Name's Christopher. Now, don't y'all be afraid. I ain't gonna bite. Trust me. You see, I'm what you call a mixture of beast and human. Oh, best of both worlds, my pappy said. But what are you doing around these parts? Ain't you a mortal?
Why should I tell you? All I see is demon.
Well, shucks. You gotta look underneath the leathery exterior. Deep down, I am a sensitive and understanding listener.
Some asswipe named Fleming stole my girl and took her to his castle. I am here to take her back.
Meaning you are on a quest to kick the Prince of Evil's ass? Holy shit! Oh, I want in on some of this action. How can I help, huh? How can I?
Well, I hope that you're offering more than just enthusiasm.
I tell you what, I get pretty hungry, and I just love them white gems. You get enough of those and we can trade. With the right incentive, I might even be able to introduce you to some real product. Know what I mean?
Magnifico.
Okay, then chuck them sparklies right down the hatch. Go on, feed me. Ah!
Okay, someone has to then like put that as a screensaver. Come on.
If it ain't my bestest buddies.
Right, what has he got that's useful? Not too much. Otherwise, I don't ammo anyway. Don't think I need health items.
I'm surprised
Where's
Christopher
Gem?
hasn't had a visit from the GEA. You read about gem busts all the time.
Don't think I've ever actually heard that dialogue. Here we go. Give me my red gem, please.
See y'all real soon.
I don't think I quite want that red gem anymore, thanks. What should we stick it in? Let's up health. Always a good idea to up your health. This way looks like progress. Through the door. Down the back. Oh, there we go. Another little mechanic we've
What's
got here.
this? Sushi with a dick?
These guys may look ugly, but they're actually quite useful.
Are they friendly?
Yes, I kept one as a pet. Hit them with light, and they'll keep you safe.
Let's go, weird fish thing. Yeah, that's... There we go, that works. Yeah, that's like some of the little ideas I've got for stuff I want to try and put out. Can't think I've got too many other ideas at the moment, but at the moment I'm probably just going to stick with doing this until I've properly figured out how to use my editing software. Well, like I said, I didn't necessarily want to do a solo LP anyway, because, as you probably already noticed, I'm not that good at just talking about nothing.
Really? I had no
I would have preferred to have somebody else sit so I can, like, I have someone to bounce off.
This wasn't here before.
Which is
It's
what
when
I
demons get
think makes a
buried.
pretty good play, pretty good Let's Play. Decent dialogue. So that's why I'm pretty fond of, like, Super Best Friends play. I've always quite liked
Who
theirs.
did this? Mr. X.
Only a demon hunter could kill this many and not be lying dead next to them.
That's not foreshadowing anything either. Ooh, ammo. Useful. Yeah, I didn't want to do, like, necessarily do a solo LP. I wanted to have someone with me so I could, like,
and I promised we would
they
be
can,
there
like,
together.
make jokes and they can, like, bounce off me and such. We got here. So I'm wearing a purple jacket. These, like, everything. Look how fucking cool that looks. Right, it's a bit of a pain though. Come on.
Shoot the red spots.
Yeah, no shit, Johnson. That's like what half the mechanics in this game have been. Come on. Yeah. This is going well. Come on. Wrong guy. Shit. Bam. Got you. You. And you. There we go. Right. Come on. Just one of them now. Come on. Roll away. And I'm missing point blank shots. Come on. And now I'm pinned into a corner. Just get the teeth. Come on. Bit overpowered, this weapon, to say the least. Yes. You think how easy like RE4 would have been if you could dodge roll. Shit. Pay attention to the meters. Come on. Shit, probably should have like edit that out. Oh Lord, come on. Got you. That's fucked off. That's gonna spray blood everywhere. And these guys are gonna be left with no darkness defense. Die please, come on. Thank you, you spongy fucker. Where's the James? Christ. I think you can quickly come further. Yeah, there is an animation. The blood splatter in this game is very sort of jam-like, isn't it? It's awfully thick. Very, very thick. More demon teeth. Yes, please. What do we got now? Ah, the tower. I think that's probably a good time to call the session to a close. So next time we're gonna climb that thing, finish this area off, and see what else we've got. So until then, I will see you lot later.